Hey all, welcome back to Fire and Water Travel Services. My name is Darren, of course, and today we're going to do a quick review of Berns Steakhouse, the world famous Berns Steakhouse in Tampa, Florida. I'll be right back. Hey all, thanks for joining us here on Fire and Water Travel Services. I hope you enjoy this video. Make sure you check us out on Facebook, Instagram. Check out fireandwatertravel.com for all your travel needs. We specialize in affordable luxury cruises, all-inclusives, and all types of travel. Thanks again, and make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Hey all, if you're ever in Tampa Bay area, you need to visit Berns Steakhouse. It's been an institution in the area since 1956, and it's one of the best steakhouses in the area that's not a chain. When you walk in the door, you're going to see that it's something totally special. In 2016, they actually won the James Beard Foundation Award for their wine collection, which they have over 500,000 bottles of wine. It's really great for special occasions. They do have a dress code, which is business casual, so make sure you wear business casual when you go there, or they will sit you in the lounge. The wine list is pretty much like a Sears catalog because they have 500,000 bottles of wine, and it is amazing some of the wine that they have. Some of it is really, really old, and some of it is just you can't get anywhere else. I highly recommend Berns for a special occasion. You get a salad with every meal, which, as you can tell, it's very well put together. Everything is, fresh, made to order. Their French onion soup is amazing. It's one of the highlights of the meal, I think. Everything, like I said, is made fresh daily. It's not sitting around in walk-ins. On the last time we were there, I actually had the octopus, and it was amazing. It was not chewy at all. And again, make sure when you go that you get some wine. Maybe try a couple different bottles. But there is such a big choice of wine, you'll go crazy. One of the cool things about the restaurant, as I'll go into later, is you do get to tour the kitchen and the wine cellar. So this is one of the steaks. This is a porterhouse steak my son got. Like I said, all their steaks are aged up to 8 weeks, and they're hand cut to order before they cook them. They all come with these onion strings and the vegetable of the day, which that day was green beans. My wife got these are filet tips, I believe. So it was just like the, not a full filet, but just the trimmings off of the tenderloin. My son, actually, I got the ribeye. This is the ribeye cowboy steak, medium rare, of course, as well. And you can see they put a really good char on this one. And they all come with the onion strings, like I said, that they're known for. My son, another occasion, he got the 12-ounce filet mignon, which you can see he's taking a picture of here, which he really enjoyed. And then the last time we went, all the ladies got the filet. They got tenderloin, and they all really enjoyed it. As you can see, my daughter-in-law taking a nice big bite of her green beans right there. So we always have a good time. Berns is really good for a special occasion. If you want to feel fancy for the night, you definitely want to come to Berns. After your meal, they do let you go on a kitchen tour. They'll ask you when you sit down for your meal if you want to do the kitchen tour, and they'll ask you if you want to do the dessert room after. So you just tell them yes to both. So here we are waiting to do the kitchen tour. They only take a couple back at a time because they don't want everybody to get in the way of the kitchen staff, of course. But it's a really cool. It lets you back there, showing you where they cook the steaks, where they prep the steaks, where they prep all the food. And one of the things you'll see is just how clean everything is back there, and just how well kept and organized it is. Because they're full up every night, guys. You have to have reservations well in advance usually. Everything is done pretty much fancy. So They know what they're doing. They have this is the bar that serves the dining room, and they also have a bar lounge area as well. But this is for the ones for the diners. When they hand cut the steaks per order, they actually have a cutting station that will cut the steaks, put the order that they're for on the steaks, then they set them up to where the grill station where the cooks will cook them to order. This is where they cut up those onion strings. They use these onions for both the fried onion strings and for the French onion soup as well, but they're made fresh, so they're not made in big stacks and put on the plates. They're actually made fresh to order. All their greens are fresh that day. As you can see, this is some of the greens for the salad, and they come delivered every morning from the farm. They have a lot of their own. They grow a lot of their own produce as well. One of the cool things is you get to tour their wine cellar. This is the wine cellar that is in the restaurant itself, which I believe carries about 2,000 to 3,000 bottles of wine just in here, and then they have a warehouse that carries the rest of their inventory. But just to see what they have on hand in the restaurant itself is amazing. You get to go down. It is a temperature controlled room of about 50 degrees, and it is right off in the kitchen down below. It is like in a basement, but just being able to walk in there and see what they have on hand in the restaurant every night is amazing. Like I said, most of their wine is in a climate controlled warehouse right across the street, but it's crazy. After dinner, you'll be able to go into the Harry Wah dessert room, which is above the restaurant itself, the dining room. It's its own special area, and the booths are really cool. You're going to see here in a minute. But Harry was, I guess, a really famous wine person, and I guess Bern, the owner of Berns, was a really big fan of his, and he named the dessert room after him. And he's got a big prologue on your dessert menu of who Harry was and all that. But if you see, this is the booth for the dessert room. All of the booths in the dessert room are like this. They have these pages of different books on there. I really don't know what the books are. They're probably something to do with food or wine, I'm sure. But they're pretty cool little areas. They're all, in your individual little area that you have. And one of the cool things too, the dessert room, they have a piano player that is playing the piano, and it has speakers in every one of these little dessert rooms, so you can hear the piano player while you're finishing doing your dessert and your coffee and all that after your meal. You can get cognac, you can get all kinds of things here. Of course, all their desserts are handcrafted and well made, and they're delicious. They'll do Cherries Jubilee, Bananas Foster. They'll do Baked Alaska, which I got a picture of coming up. But like I said, all of their desserts are high end. They're very well made, very fancy looking. And of course, they have many different types of coffee, liqueurs, cognacs, all types of stuff to go with your desserts. So I highly recommend it, guys. They're got something for everybody. If you're a chocolate lover, they have plenty of chocolate stuff. If you're a cheesecake lover, they have several different types of cheesecake. They have the ice creams. They have cheese plates. Anything that you could think of, they have. And like I said, my favorite probably was the Baked Alaska, but they also will do the Bananas Foster and Cherries Jubilee at your table, where they prepare it with the brandy and set it on fire, flambe, and all that kind of stuff. But if you go back there more than once, you can try out all the different types of desserts. What we like to do is everybody get a different dessert and kind of share it around, give everybody a taste. But here's the Baked Alaska that we got one time. Like I said, it's prepared right there at your table. They do the flambe, and they serve it to you while it's still on fire. You blow it out and you just start eating. So very cool place. Make sure you, when you do make your reservation, tell them you want to book the dessert room after, because you can just go here for the dessert room if you want to. You could call up and make a reservation just for the dessert room to have that experience if you want. So just make sure if you're going, you do the dessert room, and make sure you tell them when you are there that you're doing the dessert room, so they have your reservation in there. So pretty cool place, guys. If you're ever in Tampa, make sure you check out Berns Steakhouse. You're not going to regret it. It's been there since 1956. It's a top-rated restaurant in the world. It's famous for its decor and its food, and you're going to really enjoy it. Thanks for watching. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and if you are ever looking for travel, check out Fire and Water Travel Services. Like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you on the next video, and enjoy.